Yeah, mate. Hey, that's nice. That's nice. I've got the chickens around. Or the dog around. Go on, guys. You have that. Oh, mate. Well, I promised to get... That's done me a massive favour. I promised to get a video out last week and smashed my phone and couldn't get the video out. It was the grand finale of Sid's free flight journey. Not that I think there will be a grand finale. I think that story will go on and on forever. But so basically, I'd had him working in the garage, flying backwards and forwards, and I was sending him back to his cage, calling him, sending him back. It was going great. So then I decided to open the garage door. I walked across the drive, called Sid to me, and he flew to me and landed on me. I walked him back into the garage. I was absolutely petrified. I walked further onto the drive and called him again, and he flew towards me, went over my head and went up into a tree. So I was like, oh, no amount of calling, he wouldn't come out of that tree. Obviously that's the first time he's been in a tree. And one thing I do think is that when parrots originate their first flight and they land up in a tree, so if your bird's escaped and it's gone up in a tree, I actually think they're afraid to fly down. I actually think that. Yeah, so up there he stayed. I called him and I called him and I had treats and I was begging him to come down. Honestly, I was so upset. He didn't come down that day and stayed out all night. And actually it was thundering and lightning. It was blowing a hoolie and there was thunder and lightning all night, and literally I didn't sleep. Next day, he's still up in a tree, good as gold. I didn't know. I was like, could he be killed? I literally didn't know. Has he flown off? Has he been scared by the thunder? I literally, it's hell on earth. And the next day, sure enough, he's actually up in the tree he was in now. So he's flown from the tree, he's up in the tree he's in now. Begged him to come down, begged him. He flew across towards the next door neighbour's house. He was in a tree there, and I was pleading with him, please, actually begging him to come out of the tree, to come back. And that's it, I've lost him. And at about 2:30 that afternoon, I walked out of my house and Sid was back in this tree. And I went, Sid, you can sod off, I don't care. And he flew down and landed on my shoulder. That actually happened. And he'd stressed me up so much, I was literally at my wit's end. And he flew out of the tree and landed on my shoulder. So I slowly walked him back into the garage and carried on with the training, and the rest is history, as you can see. I have had more problems with him taking off and staying in trees overnight. Generally speaking, I only fly him around where we live, and he flies within about a half-mile radius of where I'm sat right now, and it seems to work out perfect for me and Sid. Oh, look. Ronnie, hello, mate. Is there you lovely boy? She's going crazy up on the garage roof. Barney's there. I think it's been easier for me with Sid because I live in woods. I don't live, you know, if I lived in a town or a city, I think it's much harder for people. You've got to train your bird differently, a lot more serious than I have. So Sid is more or less at liberty, at free flight liberty. So basically he comes and finds me when he wants me, really. Like he'll find me in the workshop, or he'll find me down the garden working, or he'll find me in the gym. And that's basically how it goes, and it's worked out a treat. Yeah, Ronnie, I can see you. I can see you, Ronnie, you good bird. You good boy, mate. You good boy. And there's Barney. There's Barney. Yeah, and Sid, God knows where he's gone. He's out in the tree somewhere. The main thing, do not take your bird out untrained. You will probably lose it, almost definitely. You can't do it without free flight training. You can't do it without free flight training and the bird knowing the area. Sid knew exactly where he was because he was in his weaning cage. He was literally on the patio every day for weeks as well. So he knew the area, he knew where he was. Hey, mate. That is the end of that story for today, and there are many other tales, situations I've been in with Sid, and
Next week, it is going to be about birds of prey. I get asked why Sid does not get attacked. There's a very good reason for that, and we will discuss that next week, folks. Thank you very much. If you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe and join the Sid train. We'd love to have you here. Hope you're enjoying it. Want to know anything else about Sid's life? Give me some ideas and I'll sort some videos out. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.